Hello and welcome to HCA 405, Quality Management in Healthcare. I am Dr. Brian Schneider and I will be your instructor for this course this semester. So the first thing I want to go through is the syllabus, make sure that we have all of the information we need to cover to help you be successful. And as you can see, I'm here in the syllabus. And we'll just go through some key areas of this syllabus for you. Here's my contact information. The main way to get in touch with me is through email. Even if it's urgent, I look at this email every single day throughout the day. If we do need to connect by phone, then I'll provide you a way to do that, and then we can connect. But the main way is to submit an email to me. There are two required texts in this course. The first one here, SPAF. The Introduction to Healthcare Quality Management. Make sure you pay attention. It's the third edition, and you can get this in two forms. You can either get it in a hard copy book or perhaps paperback, but there's a print version with this ISBN number, and then there's also an ebook option using that ISBN number. The other book that you'll need is the Quint Studer book from 2003 called Hardwiring Excellence. You can see the ISBN number here. You should be able to, or should have already received these. You can order them from Amazon or through the campus bookstore textbook services. Here you're going to see the student outcomes for this course. I'll let you read through each of these. And let's go down to some of the assignment overviews that we have. So the course, in this course, the assignments include writing, reading, comprehending, reflecting, and engaging in discussion posts, quizzes, there's some analysis, and then a final critical assignment project. Each of these assignments are going to be posted in Blackboard and will need to be submitted in a Word document. Make sure that you're not sending a PDF. I really need it to be a Word document. If you use a Mac, the Pages doesn't always open, so you're going to want to save that as a Word document. Okay. The assignment overview. So your discussion, posts, and responses. So you'll have in weeks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, first 7 weeks, a 200-word minimum original reflection discussion board post. So make sure that you meet that word minimum. It does count them. And you'll need to fully answer and address all of the assigned questions and provide the information that's being requested. The more detail, the better. And I will say that I do grade for proper writing style and grammar. So you'll want to pay attention to that. If you have any challenges in that area, I suggest you may want to consider using the Writing Center, which I believe is free. But there's also programs that are online, like Grammarly.com, things like that, that can help proofread your submissions before you hit the post button. But you're going to want to make sure they're complete sentences, that you're using proper grammar, sentence structure. Stay away from personal pronouns, which are just not appropriate for an academic writing or an academic setting. So I, me, we, our, us, those types of things. If you find yourself putting that in there, that ought to be the red flag. You do not use that unless you're specifically being asked for your opinion in the instructions. Otherwise, stay away from that. Stay away from contractions. Basically, you can review my opening announcement and get some pointers on that. But enough said there. Make sure that you're using complete sentences and proper grammar. You must support your answers. So if you make a position statement, if you say something is something, like the healthcare in the United States is great, or the healthcare in the United States is bad, you can't just say those things without support. So if you're making a position statement of any kind, you'll need to have references that support it. And so I'll be looking for that as well. Let's see. Yep, the original posts are due day 3 of each week, which is Wednesday. The new week starts on a Monday, so Wednesday you want to have your first post on. And then you need to submit 2 response posts to 2 different students that consist of 100 words each, and be respectful. You can disagree with somebody, but do it respectfully and professionally. Make it based on facts and data as opposed to opinion. And you're either affirming what they're doing with backup and support, or challenging the position that somebody's made with backup and support. And the whole goal is to create dialogue so that you can think critically, express your positions professionally, challenge and support the position of somebody else, and really enhance the overall learning experience. So that's due by the end of the week, and that all the discussion board posts will originate from the Studer text, Hardwiring Excellence, so make sure you have that. You also have quizzes during the first 7 weeks. You'll take a quiz that's appropriate to the SPAF chapter readings, SPAF book, The Introduction to Healthcare Quality Management. And you can take the quiz a total of 2 times with the highest score counting. So they consist of 20 true, false, and multiple choice questions. And of course, there's no quiz in week 8. And then you have some analysis sections, and those will be due in weeks 1, 3, 5, and 7, so not every week. And what this section involves is writing responses to questions after investigating your assigned healthcare topic or the assigned healthcare topic. So each of these analysis papers should be a minimum of 3 pages in length. That does not include the title page or the reference page. By the way, helpful hint, your reference page is always a separate page, so make sure it's on a separate page at the end, that it's titled References and it's centered. And so just if you're unfamiliar with APA format, please review that. I'll give you another helpful hint. Your reference citations are at the end of the sentence, just the author's name, comma, the year, and the punctuation goes after the parenthesis. And then your final analysis paper, your critical assignment. And this assignment you should be working on throughout the term, and it's comprised of 3 sections. So you're to select, define, and explain 3 concepts from the SPAF text that you feel has the biggest effect on healthcare quality management. And then you're to select, define, and explain 3 concepts from the Studer text that you feel has the biggest effect on employee satisfaction and/or patient satisfaction. And then you're to connect 1 concept from the SPAF text to 1 concept from the Studer text. And then that connection you should explain or evaluate between healthcare quality management and employer and patient satisfaction. That should be the correlation. And then your answers should fulfill the requirements located in the grading rubric, which is also in here. And the final case analysis must be at least 6 pages in length. Really strive to keep it to 6 pages in length. If it goes a little bit over, that's going to be okay. If it goes a lot over, that's going to be a problem. So your goal is 6 pages in length. I do not want to get a 20-page paper on this from you. I want 6 pages. So that does not include the title page or the reference page. And then that'll be due on week 8, middle of the week. And then the intent of this paper is to provide you the opportunity to explore the topics from this course and demonstrate an informed understanding of the topic, and then evaluate relevant topics from the course through your analysis. So it must be your work. Make sure that you're citing references, and make sure that you follow the 80-20 rule. If you don't know what that is, review my opening announcement. But essentially it is 80% should be your original thought that's supported by no more than 20% of references. And then here's how your point distribution goes. It's You have 7 discussion board posts that are 25 points each. Your responses have 2 responses for each one. That's 10 points for each response. Then you have your quizzes you have 7 of those, 40 points each. Your case analysis sections, you have 4 of those at 60 points each. And then you have your final assignment, your 6-page analysis critical assignment that is worth 165 points for a total of 1,000. Then you have your percentage of your grade breakouts here, and then we go into our course schedule. So each week you have what is required of you for the week and the day that it's due. It's pretty straightforward, very easy to follow. Okay, real quick on the late assignments. So, look, I know life can get in the way sometimes. My challenge to you is to make sure that you are staying on time and on track with every assignment, every discussion board throughout the term of this course. 8 weeks moves really, really fast. And so it doesn't take much to get behind, and you don't want to be in that position if you can help it. That being said, if there's a life circumstance or something happens that gets in your way of turning an assignment in on time, please let me know. Send me an email. Let me know what's going on. I am willing to work with you on assignments and having them turned in late. The only things that are not allowed to be made up, where there's no acceptance for late submission, is the discussion board. So the discussion board is required to happen during the week that it's assigned, and on the deadlines for submission, meaning the original submission by Wednesday and the 2 follow-ups by the end of that week. You cannot make those up. Please don't ask, because the answer will still be the same. But on the other assignments I can work with you on. Okay. Late work will not be accepted after the course end date, so that is one bookmark requirement there that I can't go beyond. And then that's it. So that's pretty much our syllabus. And then we should be ready to dive into week 1. So I will see you in the week 1 overview here in just a moment. All right.